Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Cooking for the Family. I'm Dyvonne and today I'm going to share with you how to make Mississippi chicken. Now you may have heard of the Mississippi pot roast that you make in a crock pot. Well, this is the chicken version. So for me and my family, we use it to make tacos, burrito bowls. It makes great burrito bowls, and you can also use it to make chicken sliders, and you can add cheese, like white cheese will go great with it, like the Monterey Jack cheese, that cheese with those nice potato rolls, those little potato rolls, they work really good. So far though, what I'm using is a white onion, and I'm using a medium white onion. This is a half an onion, and I go ahead and I chop up my onion. I'm going to leave the pieces kind of big, maybe about half the size of my finger, per se, but I have my onion there, about half of a white onion that I've chopped up. And then next I'm going to also put in 1 clove of garlic. Now the original recipe for Mississippi chicken does not call for the garlic or the onion. I added in the garlic and the onion. I really like the taste, the flavor that the garlic and onion add to this dish. So in my crock pot, I have my 4 chicken breasts, and I've washed them, tapped them dry, and so we're going to put in our 4 chicken breasts. This is about 2 pounds of chicken. Now I'm using chicken breasts, but you can also use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. The same, you want to use 2 pounds, and so you can either use the breast or you can use the thighs. I had breasts that I had taken out and they had defrosted, and so we went with using the breast today. And this recipe is very versatile. You can really kind of meet it to fit your needs as to what you want to serve with it. So this is the ranch seasoning that I'm using. You can also use the ranch dressing that comes in the packet, in the foil packet. You can use that. You just need one of those. It's about an ounce that comes in that packet. So I have my container, and so I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 tablespoons. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons on the first side. I'm going to flip my breast and put the other tablespoon on the second side. So I'm putting in, because my breasts are a little bit thicker, they're a pretty thick size, so I'm just putting in a little bit more of that ranch seasoning mix, and so I'm putting in a little bit more. So if you have thick breasts like I'm using, you may want to use 2 of those 1 ounce packets, okay? And so I'll go ahead, I put my 3rd tablespoon of the ranch dressing on that second side. I went on and I added in my chopped white onion and my 1 clove of minced garlic. And next we're going to add in the pepperoncinis. Now I'm using the medium. They also come in mild and they also come in hot. So you can get the pepperoncinis based on what flavor that you want to have, either the mild, the medium, or the hot. I like the medium. My family likes the medium. And I'm using the whole pepperoncinis. We're going to be using half the jar. So I'm using half the jar. Now in the description box below, I will have a list of all the ingredients you need to make this Mississippi chicken, but I'm sharing with you and showing you how to take those ingredients and put them together for the recipe. So after I use about half the jar of the pepperoncinis, then I put in 1/4 of a cup of the juice from the jar. Then we're also going to put in some water. This is a half a cup of water, and I'm putting in a half a cup of water. So that was 1/4 of a cup of the juice and a half a cup of water. I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Now you see the chicken really doesn't have a lot of seasoning. We're just using that ranch seasoning, the pepperoncinis, and then the butter. So I put the top on. I'm going to set my crock pot to high, and I'm going to put the timer on 5 hours. Now our chicken breast may be done around about the 4-hour, 4.5-hour mark, and you can also set your crock pot to low if you'd like. And on low, it'll cook about 6 to 7 hours on the low setting. So it's been a couple of hours. We still got about 3 hours more to go. And so I like to check on my chicken just to kind of see how it's doing. It looks like it's doing good. You can go ahead and flip it like I'm doing. Now, if you're not home and you're going to set it and forget it, you don't necessarily have to come back after a couple of hours and flip it. But today I'm home, and so I just go ahead and I check on my chicken. I'm going to put the top back on. I'm going to let it just kind of do its thing. When it's almost ready is when I'm going to start on my side dish. My side dish is going to be some rice. I'm going to make some Spanish rice. Now, if you like to see how I make my Spanish rice, in the description box, I'm going to put the link to my video where I make Spanish rice and refried beans. But then I'll also include in the description box my recipe for my homemade Spanish rice if you like to make that to go with your Mississippi chicken. So my Spanish rice is looking good. I'm going to put the top on, let it continue to cook, and I'm going to check on our chicken. Well, our chicken has been cooking in our crock pot. It's been 4 hours and 48 minutes, so almost 5 hours. It is pulling apart nicely. It's starting to shred nicely. And so what I like to do is I just shred it right here inside my crock pot. I go ahead and shred it. And once I shred it, I'm going to let it just sit and baste in all of those juices while I get dinner ready. We're going to finish up the rice. It should be just about ready, the rice is. And then if you want beans to make like the burrito bowls that I was talking about, we like to use the black beans, and then we'll get the cojeta cheese. So it's like a crumbly Mexican cheese, or either the queso fresca, which is another crumbly Mexican cheese to also use when making the burrito bowls. And then we put the avocado on, and it's just so delicious. But today we're going to be making it with some corn tortillas and have it like that, and put it with our wonderful Spanish rice. See how nice our rice came out. And so I went on and I'm fixing us up a plate right now. I have our corn tortilla, and so you can also make the burritos. It's really versatile, and also something that I like is it makes great leftovers, and you can kind of build the spice level based on if you like the medium, or if you like mild, or if you like hot. Well, I've got a bite for you ready. Go ahead and take your bite. Now I'm going to take my bite and see how we did. Wow. I love this chicken. I love it. The flavor is so good. And it is nice when I talk about those leftovers, and we do enjoy leftovers around here. And with this Spanish rice, and you add anything else that you want to your plate or to your bowl, or however you like to do it for you and your family. I'm going to go ahead and also make a taco. This makes really great tacos. And so it's just a nice shredded chicken to have. And so if you haven't had Mississippi chicken, I definitely say give it a try, see how you like it. It's another way to use some nice chicken breasts or either some boneless skinless chicken thighs. Well, that is it for me today. If you're not subscribed, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. If you like this video, don't forget to show it some love. Give it a thumbs up and click share. Share this video with a friend or family, and click that notification bell so you can come back and visit me again in my kitchen. And if you enjoy crock pot cooking, I'll have the link to my playlist at the end of this video for all my recipes that I have on my channel for crock pot cooking. Thank you again for spending time with me as I was making dinner for the family. And remember, it's always good when Dyvonne is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.